Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS.
طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
Did you ever hear a song that you thought was really good? A song to make you tell your friends about that we really should. Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in Patreon bonus format. There's a lot of bad songs that we've already attacked, but we ain't talking about any of that. We're taking a lot, now it's time for us to give. Here's 1001 songs that make you wanna live, oh. And now here's your hosts, Bevo, Shipsy, and Mad Dog.
Yeah, fuck Gavin.
I'll do a fresh one that time.
Yeah, you got to do it live every time.
That was live, ladies and
Coming
gentlemen.
at you live.
I just wrote that one. Thanks.
That's good. Well done, Bevo. Well done. Yeah, welcome to episode number 1. We'll see. Maybe you'll never hear it because we'll never release it. But here we go. We're going to. So the idea is here. What each one of us each week is going to pick a song that we think is fucking rad. And then we're going to play it. You're going to listen to it. We're going to hear if Bevo and Mad Dog also think it's rad or if they think maybe it's not rad and I'm an idiot.
Rad or sad?
Yeah.
I like it.
But it's a surprise. So you guys don't know what I'm about to play you.
Yeah.
And this is what I've picked for episode number 1.
Should we, hang on, before you do,
Oh. What?
I was going to say, should we talk over it or should we wait till the end? Hold our applause to the end.
You can... wait till the end.
All right.
Okay.
Make notes if you want.
Shut up.
The old comment. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
I'll see you there.
Are you staying awake for the left-off tonight? You'll never believe the sights tonight, the sights tonight, the sights. Are you staying awake for the left-off tonight? You'll never believe the sights tonight, the sights tonight. Mr. Magpie, you got distracted by the gleam of the diamonds as you flew by. But their gold glint does not impress when there's a billion stars in the sky. I sit gripping my pen like a bread knife as I write. I'm leaving this earth for the stars tonight. Now I'm running towards the flight.
Who said what do we think just then? Was that in the song?
Was that the song?
It's I think it's like ripped from the video or something. So it's got this random bit in it.
What do we think?
What
Yeah.
do you think? I think they're in space.
Who's the band?
It's going to come back. It'll come back in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the end of the song.
I thought it's alright.
It's over now, and I'm a little bit petrified of what's to come. Yeah, my head's a bit stir-fried. It's over now, and I'm a little unqualified. But fire up the rockets. I'm searching far and wide to find a planet to orbit. Far and wide, I wanna stand and explore it. Far and wide, you're my new planet to orbit. So fire up the rockets.
Is it Enter Shikari?
Sent to Shikari.
Yeah.
The sights. It's
I've
called.
heard of Enter Shikari. I would never have told you that's what they sound like.
No, I know.
What they usually sound like. It's a
It's-
bit.
Never listened before.
Yeah.
They're a fucking wild card of a band in Shikari.
Yeah.
So that album, that's off. It's called The Sights. It's off their 5th album called The Spark, and yeah, it's from 2017. But
I'll tell you, I didn't have Enter Shikari as budget Kaiser Chiefs.
every album they do is like they sort of started as part of that whole sort of real hardcore metal scene,
Yep.
but they always had heaps of techno and trance and stuff like that put into their music. And then this one, their 5th album, is just
Twee.
yeah, it's fucking unbelievable. It's so goddamn good. The whole album is it's crazy because it's their 5th album. They've got 7 albums, and they get better every time they release an album. Like their new album is probably their best album. It's just so rare for a band for their
It is.
7th album to be their best. Yeah,
I do like the band. I
Yeah.
enjoy their stuff.
yeah,
I like it's almost like a little ska beat in the verses there.
it's just like that 4 on the floor, just bap 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 bap. It's-
Yeah.
Which, you go back to other Enter Shikari stuff, it's just this hectic, like, double kick, blast beady shit and stuff. But, yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. This album was huge for them, apparently, overseas.
Obviously British.
Yeah, they're British.
Pomps.
Yeah. So, yeah, I do like that whole, the super British accent. And it seems like they take from heaps of like real classic British bands, like all those, they got like those real big Queen harmonies and like Brian May style, like little licks and runs sort of stuff.
It's interesting to me that obviously didn't know that that's what they sound like, and I thought it's cool for a twee kind of indie pop, very British thing to put screams in.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm finding out that it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like this song in particular just never fucking goes where you think it's going to go at any point.
Yeah.
Starts with the synth stabs, like just like boop, 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 and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then that 4 on the floor, and then they're screaming, and then it's this huge chorus. But I didn't ever realize it until I saw them live that the guitarist never seems to actually be playing anything real heavy. Like, there's no super distorted guitar. Everything's just big open chords and stuff that sort of just complement the synth to make it sound huge. So it kicks into this chorus, and the drummer sort of is playing as if they were in full-on distorted guitar heavy mode, but nothing else is actually heavy. It just sounds big. Yeah.
Like have you seen that TikTok meme with the tall dude in his bedroom who like does this massive jump for the bridge of Electric Feel by MG?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm interested. Like, something interests me in bands in general is when they do change their sound drastically. Like Metallica is a good example of a band that went from thrash to like bluesy stuff and back around and stuff. And it's shitty for the fans who want one type of thing, but it's cool at the concert because you can get the heavy stuff and then you get a break, you get the bluesy stuff, and you might get the acoustics. Like, it's better for a concert if there's a mix of stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is why Parkway Drive I found is always just fucking such a goddamn bore fest to see live, because like you listen to one Parkway Drive song and you go, that's fucking sick. You go watch a whole Parkway Drive set and you go, I can no longer tell what is what. But it's funny because like I've seen Enter Shikari live and they play songs from all the different albums, but it never doesn't seem like it's them. Like it is everything's very much them. And even though that doesn't seem like what they sound like, when you go through their albums, like you go from album 1, listen to them through, it's this real gradual like progression to get to that. It wasn't like album number 4 was a fucking metal album and then they released that and they went, what the fuck happened? It just sounds like that's where they were going. And then their new album, I think it's called A Kiss for the Whole World,
That's a good one.
Yeah,
is that their newest one?
That's their new album, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've listened to mostly. So I didn't really recognize them straight away in this song.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't heard them sound like that before.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
When did this one come out?
2017.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like a fast tempo too. I like a real like hectic song.
I'm always a fucking sucker for the fast verse, halftime chorus. Yeah. Wins every time. It's also the singer produces everything. So
that's cool.
It's self-produced. Yeah, he's he was on, Chris DeMakes a podcast. It's a singer from Less Than Jake has a podcast, which is very similar to ours, but he is positive.
Right.
Yeah.
Like HIV positive?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I don't know if it's got the Magic Johnson genes or whatever, but the singer Rue Reynolds, he was on an episode of that doing one of their songs off the new album, and they talk about how he basically had like a 5-year complete writer's block, just could not write music forever. There's a massive gap between album 6 and 7. And he was like, I never thought I'd ever write a song ever again. And then this new album that they've got out, which if we're going to keep doing this series of songs that make you want to live, this probably won't be the last Enter Shikari song, because you could pick a different one and you go, oh, is that them? Oh, fuck. Yeah, right.
I just Googled them to see what they look like, and it's not what I expected.
No,
they look like,
they look like a hardcore band that's transitioning into British pop.
Yeah. The singer's got wicked dance moves as well.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, They played Good Things last year.
Yeah.
And like when they released the lineup, it was Limp Bizkit and Fall Out Boy and all that. But then I saw Enter Shikari and I'm like, fuck yes. And then they released the timetable, first band to the day.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
They were first.
They were first.
Dinner time.
Yeah, and they were probably the best band. No, they were the best band of the entire day. Yeah. They were unbelievable. And it sucks that more people can't see them. It's wild because they sell out stadiums in Europe and the UK. Like they'll play like O2 Arena and stuff like that over there. So sort of the same level as like your Kings of Leon and all that sort of stuff. And then they go to the US and Australia and everything, and fucking nobody gives a shit about them. You look at venues they play when they came out here, and it's like, Factory Theatre. It's like, I've fucking played the Factory Theatre. It's like, it's like crazy. So, I highly, if they ever come out to Australia, go fucking see them. It's one of the coolest live shows you'll ever see. And they've got heaps of full pro shot live concerts on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they have one from when this album came out, which I think is just called The Spark. and it's a whole show from some huge arena in the UK that's all pro shot. It's on YouTube, and it's fucking sick.
I'm
So
just looking at the members. We've got Rue Reynolds, which sounds like Scooby-Doo named him.
Yeah.
Rue Reynolds?
Rue.
I'll be fucking you.
All right. Well, it makes me want to live. I think I'll give this another go.
Yeah. This is first track off the album, and it doesn't disappoint the whole time. Another great song on it is "Take My Country Back," which is fucking great song. Yeah. All right. Should I play the outro that we had someone do for us?
Sure. You want
Yeah.
to say Mad Dog before we?
Yeah, it makes me want to live. I like the band already, but might go into the back catalogue now that I've heard
Spark.
that.
Listen to
Yeah.
the Spark. It's
Yeah.
fucking great. All right. Yeah. Good stuff.
See you next week.
Next week.
1001 songs that make you wanna leave. 1001 reasons for you to feel free. Tune in. 1001 songs. 1001 songs.
That's a fucking hit.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. No, not that guy. You idiot. Need a favour. Do you reckon you could, subscribe, follow, and review 1001 songs that make you want to die wherever you get your podcasts? That'd be really good. Just, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, just do it there. And if you don't, then we'll have to assume that you hate orphans, which would be terrible. But, obviously you don't. So why not just leave us a review. All right, do the right thing. Give back. For once. You idiot.